And that was, God, was that 3 years ago?
Yeah, it was
3 years ago.
So much fun.
So crazy how life works.
Yeah, 2 fellow Gamecocks in the booth.
That's right. University of South Carolina Gamecocks. Class of 2019.
Greg, this is going to be a great match.
Yeah.
Wow.
Clark, what are you looking for here?
Yeah, I mean, Greg, you mentioned a big statement win for Rettenmaier and Navratil the other day against Staksrud and Travios. Talked to Travis. Travis is a good buddy of mine down in St. Pete, Florida. Guy's got just so much fight. He's a dog, and he was super confident. You know, he kind of brushed it off. I mean, they're obviously a very good team, but he said, Zane and I are already looking toward the next one. They've got so much confidence coming in here, so I'm just looking to see Travis and Zane play nice and loose, go for their drives to get themselves into the kitchen, work the point from there. On the opposite side, man, you're coming up against a juggernaut. I mean, Matt, Wright, and Fed are just on fire right now.
Yep.
Watched them play Jack Sock and Colin Schick yesterday, and they were on fire. You don't want to go. You don't want to go hands battles with those two guys. You're going to have to eventually, but yeah, looking for Matt and Fed to initiate a lot of the attacks and really just be on top of those counters. So I see this going 3. It's obviously a long-term, early on prediction, but I'm excited for it.
I like that. Nice analysis there by Mr. Clark, and yeah, I totally agree. I think Travis and Zane got to win a couple quick points on third shot drives, fifth shot crashes, because I think they're definitely at the disadvantage in the kitchen, even if they're dinking aggressively. It just, you know, Wright's got such great hands and Staksrud's so solid. Like, they've got to figure out a way to get some quick points here, and 1-1 right now.
Yeah, if you all haven't made it out to Nationals, it's a must-visit trip down here in Dallas. Weather isn't so great, so we're inside today. Looks like it's going to rain all day, so we'll be inside. We've got a championship court and then grandstand court, which is what we're on right now. But it is packed to the brim. I mean, you can't even get a seat, which is obviously great for the electricity that, you know, this sport is used to seeing. But tomorrow, Saturday, going to be nice and sunny. So
is it? Okay, good.
We're looking forward to that. And, yeah, to your point, Greg, Travis and Zane need to get a couple quick points here, get off to a good start. Just playing when you're down big to Matt and Fed it's a tough task.
Ooh. Good look there from Travis, and I like we said, being aggressive, barely misses that one. It's interesting. You don't see this much in pro pickleball, but Travis and Zane so far have been playing straight up on their serve.
Yep.
You almost never see that, actually. So,
net cord's going to go the way of Rettenmaier and Navratil. But yeah, Greg, to your point, anybody watching that's not super in tune with pro-level pickleball, hasn't watched a ton.
And now they will stack here, though.
Yeah, you're right.
So maybe they get a point or two on one particular side. They get another one, then they're going to keep it, maybe something like that. This is just free flow in pickleball, you know? Going by feel, hey,
sure.
I feel good on the left right now. I'm going to play a couple points here. Yeah, maybe 3 points later, I play on the right, so. Ooh!
Wow, it's nice.
Ooh!
Travis, Greg, is one of the few players with a one-handed backhand. Doesn't hit a two-y. Talked to him a little bit. He's going to be working on it. Already started working on it a bit, but he's got very quick hands at the net. Even with one, that's how he likes to counter. And you know, great display of quick hands there in that last point.
There's a couple. Got 3 or 4 quick points here like we talked about. Third shot drive, then a fifth shot drive.
Well, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in. We're at the 2024 Lapiplasty World Pickleball Championships, powered by the PPA Tour, and this is Grandstand Court. You're viewing right now. It's Matt Wright and Fed Staksrud, the 3 seed, taking on Travis Rettenmaier, Zane Navratil, the 10 seed. But don't let the seeds fool you. Wow.
And here comes Matt Wright with the hands.
Don't let the seeds fool you, because the 10 seed up 7-2 right now in game 1. This is a quarterfinal men's doubles matchup. This is Clark Benassi alongside my good friend Greg Dow. And we're here to have some fun with you all. Bring you some high-level Friday afternoon pickleball action. It's raining here in Dallas, Texas. We're at Brookhaven Country Club, so we are inside right now, looking forward to the better weather to come the rest of the weekend. But what a matchup we've got for you. Ooh. Great defense from Travis and Zane, but little too much there on the overhead from Fed, who tends to put him away when he gets the chance, Greg.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice exchange.
Uh-oh, and Rettenmaier talking a little trash there.
Yep.
And him and Matt Wright have had a couple run-ins, I would say, in the past. I think they're cool, but they both like to talk.
Wow.
Another nice hands battle, and I think Zane just ball a little bit too low to pull there.
Yeah, we're going to see plenty of that. If you haven't watched a lot of pro pickleball, a little newer to the game, the margin for error is so small at this level. You hang one ball just a little too high, and a hands battle is going to ensue. One of the players is going to speed it up. So it's all about patience and decision-making at the same time, and that's a great lob.
Yeah.
Travis loves the lob. He's been throwing that in, mixing that shot in more and more, and I feel like we're seeing that just more in general at the pro level.
No doubt. That's a big side out for Zane and Travis there.
Huge, huge. Already up 6, 3 points away from the first game. One of the few points where we probably don't see a speed up.
Yeah.
Greg, you made a good point. Travis and Zane, both former very high-level tennis players, going to be looking to drive the ball any chance they get. 3rd shot drive, 5th shot drive, 7th shot drive. These guys will drive from their shoelaces and from the middle of the court if they have to. And they're 2 points away here from game 1. Oh.
That's Matt and Federico's game right there. Slow it down.
Yep. That's a great pull from Travis. Watch him hold the paddle and just really be deceptive in terms of where he's going. That's the whole goal there. Hold the paddle head as long as you can, nice and still, before you pick your spot. But what I'm noticing, Greg, is Travis and Zane working really nicely together on their attacks. actually looking to attack a little bit more than I thought they would.
Oh. Goes for the lob from the baseline. We told him the lob from the kitchen was good. I think he assumed we were talking the baseline too. I don't know about that decision there from Travis. Nice shot.
Yeah. Yeah, Zane cheated inside there a little. Thought Fed was going middle, but
yeah.
Again, Fed did a great job of just holding the paddle, disguising where he was going to go there with that overhead.
Ooh. Nice speed up from Zane there. Took a little off it.
Yeah.
Had some body movement in there to add some extra disguise.
Yeah, Zane's one of the more athletic guys on tour. I mean, this guy is like the Energizer Bunny, man.
Yeah.
He just runs, jumps, splits side to side.
Good spot there from Federico. Here come Matt and Federico. If they win this point, there will be a timeout, I believe, from Zane and Travis. I kind of wanted a timeout before this, but
sure.
They are on the 2, I believe. And that's why I'm commentating and they're playing right now. It's a good decision with the no timeout.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't take the timeouts home with you. So
let's see if they can close it out here. No.
It's a tough one. Heading toward the sideline. Fed just ducks out of the way.
It'd be a big side out for Wright and Staksrud. They can keep Zane and Travis at 9. Oh, wow. Zane just sitting on that one. That's a big point there. And we got a game point for Zane and Travis, 10-5-2. Oh. Wow.
I mean, Travis is just on top of the lob right now. He's throwing it in.
I mean, Wright was totally fooled by that. Didn't even go for to change. If anything, what are you telling them to do?
Yeah, I mean, they've got a ton of experience, Greg. They're not worried in the slightest. Zane and Travis, great players, but Fed and Matt have been here before. They were, in 3 games with Colin Schick and Jack Sock last night, so it's sort of a been here, done that moment for them. They've got a ton of confidence. I mean, one of the more confident teams out on the tour. There's a nice put away, but, you're just telling yourselves to relax a little bit, work the point nicely. Matt's got great hands. It's one of the things that he does just as well as anybody is disguising speed up. So he's going to get more opportunities to do so. They just got to look for it and be a little bit sharper around the kitchen. Wow, Travis's lob they almost pull off another point off his lob. I mean, they're going to keep going to it until Matt and Fed figure it out, but
I think you definitely go over Matt's head because Federico super athletic,
100%,
really quick. I know he's maybe 2 inches shorter than Matt, but and we'll see the Duper head-to-head here. And Wright and Staksrud, the 6.838 combined Duper. Rettenmaier, Navratil, 6.529. 87% win probability for Wright and Staksrud, but right now it's 1-1 in the second. Zane and Travis won the first, so you got to play the game. It's not just about who's favored on paper.
100%. I mean, at this level, all these guys are so incredibly talented that, it's apples to oranges sometimes. That's why you can't let the seeds fool you, as you said. But a really good display here of effort and success from Travis and Zane, taking this quarterfinal matchup to at least 3 games if they don't grab it. If they don't grab it in 2 here, but I mean, you would have to think, Greg, this might be. I don't know if you call it the biggest win or one of the biggest wins for Zane and Travis as a partnership, of course, to make it to the semifinals of nationals. I mean, they've got a big opportunity here.
Absolutely.
You know, unfortunately for them, they've got Matt and Fed standing in the way, so not going to be easy. But really impressed with how they've started this match.
Nice attack there from Matt. They'd say don't attack cross court, but sometimes you're able to get away with it. He gets that in Zane's right shoulder area, and Zane not able to hit it down, and there's a mistake there from Zane.
Yep.
And we got a quick 4-1 here, 4-1 lead here for Wright and Staksrud. Nice start for them in the second game.
Yeah, it's a nice read by Matt with the backhand, little overhead sort of flick there.
Got off the ground pretty good. I think you put maybe 2 credit cards under that. Not 1. It's usually 1, but I think you put 2.
At least 2.
Ooh.
It's a nice spot from Zane. Let that ball rise to the apex and then just kept it nice and low over the net. Very fine margins here as we creep toward the middle and end of this second game. But I mean, we got a semifinal berth at stake here at Nationals here in Dallas. So really exciting matchup.
Wow.
Yeah, it's ridiculous defense from Fed there because if you were paying close attention, Travis and Zane were on the forefront of that point.
Oh, yeah.
One reset gets you back in this point, gets you back in any point. So that's what any of these players on this court can do. And
both teams right now struggling a little bit to get some points in their serve, get in, hit some clean thirds, get into the kitchen. Oh. As I say that, of course, they get 1 on the board. 6-1-2.
Yeah, Matt's forehand all over that exchange. Sometimes you got to think the net court worked out in the favor of Travis and Zane, but yeah, we're at kind of a weird spot here in the second game. Like you said, nobody's sort of capitalizing on their serve right now. It's open opportunities here for either Zane and Travis to come back or Fed and Matt to lock down this second game.
Yeah, 6-1. It's a bit, it's a pretty good lead, but especially when you're playing Zane and Travis, they can get 3-4 points within a minute. So it's not as big of a lead as you'd think. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Great hands by Zane there, but just a little bit too good from Federico.
Ball was zipping.
Yeah, it was. I think Matt and Federico get a couple here.
Yeah, it's a great shot from Fed. Travis kind of looking at Zane, asking him if that was going in. I think it was.
Yeah, I think so too.
You got to hit that ball. I mean, you don't have time, and you can't take the chance to let an ATP like that go.
Ooh.
What a shot from Fed.
Timeout here.
It's back-to-back ATPs. They're going to use the TO. Pickleball World Championships powered by the PPA Tour. This is Clark Benassi commentating alongside my good buddy and good pro pickleball player too, Greg Dow. We're here in Dallas, Texas at Brookhaven Country Club, and it's a great put away from Fed Staksrud, playing alongside Matt Wright, the 3 seed. They're nearing towards sending this match, this quarterfinal match, to a 3rd game, Greg.
Yeah, nice 9-1 lead here for Wright and Staksrud. If you're Zane and Travis, I mean, you're probably going to lose this game down 10-1, but you don't want to go lose like 11-1 and then go into the 3rd game. You want to get at least some positive momentum going into that 3rd. So
sure.
So you get a side out here, at least get a couple on the board.
Yeah, we'll see if they can tick off a couple points here before they hand the serve back to Fed and Matt.
Nice dipper there from Zane.
Yeah.
That thing just went whoosh, like under the net.
Yeah, it's a great ball from him. A ton of action on it.
Ooh.
It's a good shot, too. Might have been going out, but,
yeah,
I mean,
hit too hard.
That ball's so close to you, you don't have a lot of time to get out of the way.
Oh. Oh.
Wow.
I don't know how Zane came up with that. Look at this. Nice put away from Matt, but great defense from Navratil.
Yeah, ridiculous defense.
All right, here we go. Here we go here.
Yep.
4-10-2.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
All of a sudden.
Don't call it a comeback.
No. Wow. Timeout? Yeah, got to be a timeout here.
Yeah, it's a great 1-2 combo. Zane and Travis, I mean, they're just being a little more clinical in that first drive.
Even if you don't win this game, like, you know, getting some sort of momentum into the 3rd, but now they're in a position where they're at 5, and of course Zane just misses that, but they're at
tough.
5. It's now this game's back in play here, so if you get another quick side out, you never know. We got another game point here for Matt and Federico.
It's a game of runs. It's tough on that last point for Zane to miss that drive. Ooh. But there's an error on the other side of the net, and it's a game point here in game 2.
There it is.
It's tough. You know, that net always gets in the way.
It does.
Fed Staksrud, Matt Wright take game 2 against Travis Rettenmaier, Zane Navratil, but you know, not the full story.
Not the whole cookie. Okay. I got 11-8 Federico and
all right,
and Matt.
All right.
Wow.
What a point to open us up. What a point. Travis and Zane pumped up after that one.
Great hands. Nice.
Yeah, it's a great start for them. They got to get out to a hot start here.
And that's some of the sloppiness we talked about in the second game. Like that. Okay, maybe Travis makes that 2 out of 10 times, but that's a really tough angle to try and hit an ATP like that. I think that's just Just should have been a dink back.
Yeah, it's a tough angle. Those ATPs are so difficult. You always seem to have more time than you think you do.
Yeah.
You know, easier for us to sit here and say that, though, than being out there on the court. But fact of the matter is we've got a tight one from the start. Oh. Matt with a little backhand kind of flick roll that just sails long. And got a second serve here, but yeah, I'm really just looking to see who speeds up first and whose counters are better. I mean, those first two shots in the exchange are obviously the most important.
And again, a little sloppiness there. Zane trying to do too much with an easy fourth.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a great one, too. If you guys are just tuning in, Travis Rettenmaier been throwing up a lot of lobs. He's been hitting them really nicely. They've set up, what, 3 or 4 points now?
Oh, easily.
Just off his lob, so.
Ooh.
Wow. And really careful of Travis to not hit the net there. If he hits the net there, it's going to be a point for Wright and Staksrud. But that's why you make your dinks.
Yeah, exactly.
Travis makes the dink, hits the net cord, slightly rolls over, puts Staksrud in a compromised position.
Wow, great hands with Staksrud.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice from him. Watch Staksrud here, Greg, hold his base. He's going to hold his base right here. Doesn't move at all. Nice and upright, a lot of strength.
Takes like one step back and then, like you said, gets back to balance and then gives himself a little bit more time, just enough to hit that counter. Great shot. That's nice, too.
Wow. That's an 8-ball corner pocket kind of shot.
Yeah.
Right down the line. That's nice from him.
Maybe a timeout here from Zane and Travis. Momentum definitely with Staksrud and Wright.
Yeah,
it's only 2-2, though. I guess it feels like a momentum swing.
Early on here, but yeah, I agree, Greg. I mean,
yeah,
it's another nice exchange, but I'm definitely not taking my timeouts home with me. I mean, use them if you feel like the momentum's kind of being lost in your favor.
Good eye.
What's your key to leaving out balls? Because it's kind of an unspoken skill I feel like enough people don't talk about.
I'm not the guy to ask. I hit everything.
Yeah, me too.
I'm so bad with it. Oh, we missed it.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, I think the only thing with out balls is just, generally speaking, if the ball's coming hard and it's above your chest, it's out.
Right.
But it's, again, it's hard to, definitely hard to do. Definitely something you got to practice.
Shoulder high, let it fly.
Yep. Practice leaving balls in when you're playing rec games. A couple are going to go in, but no.
Ooh.
Rettenmaier like off the court, running around the backhand.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Giving his dinks a bit of, different action.
Yeah. He's definitely a threat with the forehand off the bounce.
That's a great serve.
Maybe.
Wow. Quite an exchange there.
Nice fist shot drive, dipping low.
Yeah, I mean, the action Travis and Zane get on their drives is absurd, man. Oh, wow. Travis having some fun with someone in the crowd.
Yeah.
I think he said, "I feel so bad," sarcastically. I don't know if someone's given him
He's talked to
some mouth.
That's the second or third time I've seen him talk to someone up there. I'm not sure who it is. And now they go up on the switch, 6-3.
I'm Clark Benassi alongside Greg Dow, and this is a quarterfinal men's doubles matchup. We got Matt Wright and Fed Staksrud taking on Travis the Rattlesnake, Rettenmaier, and Zane Navratil. And let's open it up with an exchange, Greg.
That's a big point there, too.
Yeah, that's been the story of this match, is who's coming out on top in those hands battles. It was Travis and Zane in game 1. It was Matt and Fed Staksrud in game 2. And game 3 is, I think it's going to be tight. It's going to be a tight finish, but Rettenmaier and Navratil up 6-3.
And those are the points Matt and Federico want to play, those slow, grindy kitchen points that they do have the advantage there and lose that one.
Yeah, that's rare for them.
Just kind of a miscommunication on the middle dink.
It's a great ball from Matt. I mean, you could cut the tension with a knife. These guys are so dialed right now. Nobody wants to miss a ball, obviously. And I know you all can't see it right now, but the crowd is packed into this one. Holy smokes.
Nice move.
It's a great Ernie from Travis. My fellow St. Pete compatriot there.
Oh, great volley. That's just an insane drive by Zane. And
it is.
Incredible volley by Matt Wright there.
Yeah, that's been the story, Greg, is Travis and Zane driving that third, sometimes driving that fifth, working their way into the kitchen that way, really focusing on their drives. See if they can work their way back in here. They have. Wow.
I think Zane might have been on that with the forehand if it doesn't hit the net. I mean, it's close, but a little break there.
Yeah.
4-6-1.
Thought that point was going the way of Zane and Travis. Well, I know I kind of had a cop-out. You asked me my prediction for this match, and I said it was going to be 11-9 in the third, but I didn't pick which team. I'm still feeling pretty good about the score prediction right now.
Yeah, no,
it's
score
tight.
prediction looks great. I mean, you know, you didn't have the guts to pick a team, but I'll let that slide.
Try to step it up for the next one. Yeah, are you kidding me? What an exchange. I mean, holy smokes, these four are going at it right now. Travis is just one of those guys that gets so fired up, feeds off the crowd's energy. Whether the crowd's for him or against him, it really doesn't matter. But, man, things getting tight here, Greg, in this third game.
Oh. And Matt Wright, his forehand off the bounce, still one of the best in the game. He's gotten Travis a few times during this game. He hasn't had that many opportunities, but look for that shot.
Ooh. I think he had what he wanted there. I mean, he got a nice drive to start that sequence off and caught a little too much of that fifth.
Great hands.
Yeah, good hands from Fed and Matt.
The last point over there, Matt Wright with his patented finger wag. That's out.
Yeah, that's what I love about pickleball is there's just so much energy, so much jawing back and forth, a lot of trash talk. A lot of these guys obviously respect each other, but in the heat of the moment, you know, it adds a lot of entertainment, gets the crowd going. It just makes it a little bit more exciting.
Rettenmaier said something there. What did he say? You hear that?
I don't know, but that's a great overhead from him. I don't really want to defend an overhead against any of these guys. These guys all played pretty high-level tennis, so yeah, if any of them get an overhead, oh man, points probably going to end. But that's what you can't do, Greg, at this stage in the match. Is a missed serve. I mean, giving up an opportunity to score a point.
Yeah,
it's tough. It's just got to be a goldfish.
That's right. Ooh. Rettenmaier says too slow to Matt Wright there.
Yeah, those are fighting words.
Yeah.
Those are fighting words.
He's taking in a fight. I think.
Oh.
We'll talk about it at this point. Nice shot by Federico.
Wow.
I think on paper, it looks like Rettenmaier would win that fight. He's just in better shape. He's a little younger, but I bet Matt Wright's sneaky.
I mean, I'm running away from both of them, Greg, but, you know, you've heard me mention St. Pete a couple times. I'm down in St. Pete, Florida with Travis, and he has beaten me up a couple times. So I you know, because of my previous poor memories, I guess I'd take Matt because, you know, Travis, it hasn't gone well for me.
I like that. What a move.
Wow.
Wow. This is not an easy
no
Ernie here. Ball's pretty low, and he get.
No, it's great anticipation, and you're doing that as soon as you see the guy straight on from you.
I have bad bunions. Wish they'd disappear.
Lapiplasty.
Sup? Future me? And no bunions! How?
Lapiplasty.
Lapiplasty corrects bunions at the source, meaning you're back in sneakers in weeks.
Lapiplasty.
Weeks! The future of bunion surgery is here. Learn more at lapiplasty.com. Risks include infection, pain, and loss of correction.
And
yeah, so that's a big, big overturn there. Again, we didn't even see it in real time, but instead of 7-7-2, it's now 7-6-1, Rettenmaier and Zane to serve.
Yeah, I mean, what a challenge. I mean, huge swing there in the third game. I mean, talk about inches. Fed in that previous point. So close to the clean Ernie, but he couldn't pull it off.
Great hands.
Wow. Travis with another stare down. You asked me kind of what the difference is going to be here in the end of this third game, but it's number one, it's your speed up spot, where you're going to speed up, and then it's can you get your hands ready for that next ball coming back? Whoever's going to be on top of that second, that third ball in the fast hands exchange is going to take this match, but that's another great drive. I mean, Zane and Travis hitting some phenomenal drives in this quarterfinal matchup. Balls just dipping with so much pace and action at the net.
Great hands by Matt right there. Zane coming in with a big forehand, and Matt taking that high backhand and putting it straight down. They need to get off 6 here.
Yeah, if we're going to be a little overcritical, you know, that previous point, low spot to speed the ball up, but there's another one for Fed and Matt here coming back, 2-point deficit.
Oh, body bag.
Wow.
Matt just puts that up and right to Federico's chest, 7-9-2.
Greg, I like tattoos, but not that kind of tattoo.
And then a kind of a duffed third from Matt, and we got 9-7-1 here.
You don't want to be committing unforced errors at this stage in the match. I mean, I'm telling my partner, I'm telling myself that at the end of the day, I'm only going to be beaten on a winner, on a fast hands exchange. Not a drop, not a missed dink. You know, the little things that you just got to do right at this stage in the match. But there's another, dumped ball into the net. Yeah, it was. I'm 99.9% sure this is wide.
Let's see this again. I think that's out too.
Yeah,
from the first look there.
It's out.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah, call's going to stand.
Good call, I think, by the refs there. So Federico and Matt get the ball back.
Yep.
7-9-1 here. That replay goes for them. 7-9-1.
Yeah, and at this stage in the match, Greg, you just got to wipe that out of your head. You can't even think about it anymore. It's on to the next point.
Wow. I mean, wow, the combo. Rettenmaier just
Ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, every point here is huge.
okay. Interesting. Very close call. It's a very close call here. Either way, it's gonna be 9-10-1 here, and they're gonna take a timeout. I think this is a good timeout. They're Federico and Matt are not happy with this call.
Yeah, that's tough. Fed's,
and I mean, I guess
pretty irate at this stage in the match.
It looked so, and we saw the replay. Everyone saw it.
Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the delay. Our goal is to get the call right. After review by the head referee, the result of the rally will stand. There was no fault. We resume play.
Challenging the counterpart out.
Mr. Wright will be serving at 10:92. Outside influence to make a call. We resume play with Mr. Wright serving at 10:92. Okay.
I gave the match ball to Matt.
China. Match point. 10-9-2. Court game match.